Hi guys. It's very late at night. Don't ask me it's ngapi. Juu mtastuka. I don't think I'll have more time. It's already late in the week. I've not shot since last week. I'm overdue on shaving my face, so why not do it with you guys? So what I need coconut oil to shave my face, and I need razors. This is my favorite razor, and if you see it anywhere, mark it. If you see it anywhere in this country, please notify me, because I really need these ones. I will have to use these ones, but they're kind of not the best. I'm just settling. But these are my favorites, and I got them from Diplomat Beauty Store. So if you see them anywhere, buy them for me, gift me. Yani nipe tu. This thing, I really need it. I hope they're still sharp, but I doubt, because I've used them before. So I'm not sure, but we'll try. So my face is clean. Aki, I hate the smell of coconut oil. I hate it. Yani nachukia. I wanted to tell you a story time, but I'm rethinking the story time. Should I just tell you? Oh my God. I don't want these people from these cults to come for me. Yeah, I wanted to give you a story time about a time I dated a guy who was kind of the head of a really major cult. When I'm saying major, I mean major. Unajua, like Illuminations type of major, or free mansions type of major. I don't want to name any cults. Unajua watu wanakuanga na mapepo zao. I don't want them to start coming for me. Anyway, my name is June. If you're new here, karibu tena sana. No, karibu tena sana. And if you're a returning subscriber, karibu tena sana. If you are hearing things in the background, that's my cat Mali. Yeah, anapenda ni attention seeker guys. So I really don't want to ruin my robe. So I met this guy at the gym, and he's not a Kenyan national. He's from a different country. Hey, this one is still sharp. He's from a different country. Not West Africa. Juu kila mtu nikimwambiaga anasema West Africa. No. Anyway, I hope I'm in frame. So this guy we met at the gym, and he asked me out, and then I agreed to go on a date with him. Why did I even agree to go on a date with him? I was bored. I was so broke. I was in a really bad place in my life, and I said, you know what? Let's give him a chance. What's the worst that can happen? He was from easy countries za huku juu, sijui Cameroon, Sierra Leone, all those countries, and they have beautiful accents. Those guys. Nilikuwa nasema sijui nini ilini attract kwake, but I know it's the accent, the way this guy was charming, and the accent was cooperating with the charm. Nilirogeka hapo tu on the first time we met at the gym. So we went on this date, and of course we vibed. We talked, we vibed. I got to know him a little, but of course you need more dates to learn about a person more. So we continued talking on phone, and then we went on another date. I think it was a workout thing. We went on this date, and then this one time akaniambia, you know what, I'm in the house and it's raining, can you just come through? I'll cook for you one of our native meals. So niko like, why not? And I don't even know, because when I was going to his house nilikuwa nashinda ninamjokea nikimwambia, I hope you know that I have texted my friends that I'm in your house. Just as a joke, and I don't know why I was joking about this, because given what I'm about to tell you, I think it was the right move for me, but I don't even know what inspired me to start saying this thing. But I always kept on joking with him, like, I hope you know that my friends know where I am. You cannot kidnap me. I don't know why I always do this. I even do this with my cab drivers. Nikiingia kwa gari namwambia, you want to carry June? Yes. What's your name? Okay. Yani I have to confirm to make sure that I hope you know that I know you, and there's paper trail that shows me that I know you and I was with you. Yeah. I think it's just from watching a lot of true crime documentaries, but it was so innocent at that time. Like hata sikuwa najua huyu msee anaweza kuwa anything aside from just a man. Maybe nilifikiria maybe anaweza kuwa scammer, but I never thought he would be part of a very probably potentially satanic okay, I don't want to say anything. And he was cooking for me a catfish, or is it a mud fish? Is it very ugly fish enye inakuanga huku nje? I will put a picture here. So he cooked the whole thing and we were vibing. Huyu msee akunywi pombe, mimi peke yangu ndo nakunywa pombe, and I was drinking wine. Yes. And I remember before I went to his house, he was telling me, are you drinking anything? Do you want me to order anything for you? And he ordered for me a red wine. So yeah, I was like, give me a tour of this house. Maybe ninaweza taka kuja hapa with my friends, or at another time, because this is not your house. It's not like I'm violating anything by asking for this, because this is not your house. This is like a hotel room. You can give me a tour of your hotel room. So he gave me a tour. It was a 3-bedroom. It was a 3-bedroom apartment. I think you've already started guessing where the apartment was. Yes, but I won't say. So, akanionyesha apartment tour, akanionyesha kitchen, akanionyesha living room. Of course, nimeona living room, nimeona dining. Akanionyesha the first bedroom, akanionyesha the second bedroom, which he had a roommate. So, the roommate slept there, but alinionyesha tu hivyo. And then we went to his room, akanionyesha room yake. 2 things really stood out in his room. One, there are a lot of books there, and then me, I'm very excited about books. If I see books, I'm like, you have books, have you read this? Oh my god, what is it about? So I went automatically, I ran to the books, and he was like, okay, wait, let me show you. So akanionyesha books, and then there was this really old, like a old Bible, if I can say that, like a very old Bible. And then he was so protective about that. So he was like, you can read this one, this one is about sijui nini, this one is about sijui nini. And there are a lot of books, kama 12 books. And considering this is a guy amefika Kenya a month ago, so I'm like, did you have to carry all these books with you? Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is the old ugly book that looks like a Bible. Akanionyesha hiyo book na akaniambia, this one is a really special book for me, but I don't want you to touch it. So niko like, okay, maybe niko run. Who knows? Like me, if that's your thing and it won't affect me, then I don't mind it. So I was like, okay, what is it about? Akaniambia it's more like a Bible, but it's a really special thing for him, and he wouldn't want me to touch it. So I'm like, cool, no problem. Another red flag. There was a palm on the wall. You see, ukipaka ukuta rangi, and then ukuje ushike tu na palm ya oil palm, like a palm of oil. See this nini? Ni kama mtu amepaka, someone smeared oil on their hand, and then they just put the whole print hand on the headboard. Unajua juu ya headboard, on the wall, just, I don't know how to explain it. Juu ya headboard, just immediately above the headboard, the middle of the headboard, niko na hiyo handprint. So niko like, are you seeing that? Maybe ni angles, maybe ni lighting, maybe ni mimi naiona. So I asked him, akasema, you know what, this is an Airbnb. I think people, when they come here, they try to maybe anoint the place or pray for the place or nini, but aliruka, he did not take responsibility for that handprint. So miko like, okay, but that's weird. But maybe it's spiritual thing. The way he said, maybe some people are doing spiritual stuff in the house, like cleanse the place, remove bad energy or something like that. Someone was praying for the house, and I was like, cool. Come on, so who am I to say anything? But I was just like, are you not scared? Are you not curious, or at least fascinated by the whole thing? Because me, I'm a very, like, I take interest in things. Nico like, Nania? Kwa nini? What are the possible scenarios? He cooked. We ate the catfish. The thing is so ugly, but it was so sweet. It just, in a taste to come a fish, any other fish, not that it tastes any different. So the night continued, and it got to a time where I was supposed to go home, and of course I went home. Nothing happened that night. So we continued talking on the phone, and I was asking him, what brings you to Kenya? What were you doing in your country? Nini, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to say what he was doing in his country, but he was holding a very big position in his country, apparently. And then he was in Kenya to look for an investment opportunity. So nilikuwa namuuliza like, haungekaa huko kwenu research about investment opportunities before ukam Kenya? Unajua? Yani, these razors are so easy to use. Are you seeing? They are super easy to use. And the funny thing was, he used to go to the club every day, if not every other day, especially the weekends. He used to go to the club kila siku. This guy does not drink. So I'm asking him, you're looking for women in the club? Nico like, no, I just go there. I like going there to connect, to network, Yani, you could not tell that he's an agent from this cult. You could not even, hata unge suspect. But the other red flag, I've remembered now the other red. Nilimuuliza if he's married. Akaniambia he was married, but the wife, they are separated with the wife, or they are divorced, and they have a child, but the wife tried to bewitch him. Nico like, first of all, if you believe in such things, that's a red flag for me, because it means your belief system is totally off. Like, we cannot coexist if you believe that someone can come to your life and bewitch you and all those things. I just don't believe in them, because I believe whatever you're giving them, essentially I'm giving them power. If I believe in them, then I'm giving them power. You understand? Like, hata sahi hakuna mtu anaweza niroga in Jesus name. What do you mean? Unaletea urogi gani? I don't believe it. Hiyo ni null and void. In my world, I cannot even discuss it. Hiyo ni zero. It's null, it's zero, it's non-existent. Nika kuniambia sijui nini. It's not there. What do you mean? What do you mean bewitched? So I was trying to convince him, like, these things are only going to work if you believe in them. If you believe they can harm you, that's how they will harm you. But if you believe in God and you're like, you know what? I believe in God. Whatever you do, whatever weapon formed against me shall never, ever, ever, ever prosper, because I have Jesus and I believe in Jesus, and there's nothing else that can exist in the same room, in the same vicinity, in the same country as Jesus. If you believe in that, then you've cancelled everything. But he was so adamant about it. Alikuwa anashinda akiniambia stories za venye, his wife made him sick for months. He was sick. He was just lying down. He almost died. The wife tried to kill the mom. Like, so many weird stories, Nico. Like, how are you convinced about this? Like, you very intelligent man like you believe in these things. This wahalad, this juju stuff, you believe in them. But he did. So that was another red flag. But I was like, let's see where this goes. You know me, I can date people. The other thing that you should know is dating does not mean you're sleeping with anyone. You're just giving them the opportunity to know more about you, and you're giving yourself an opportunity to know more about them. You're not sleeping with anyone. I was not even sleeping with him, and we never slept together. So date around. It doesn't mean that you have to sleep with someone just because they took you on 1 or 2 dates. That you're just getting to know each other, and it's the price that he has to pay. And that's it. Just pay for food and occasionally my Uber if necessary. But yeah, so alikuwa ananiambia hizi mambo zote na niko like, aki wewe, you are a whole I don't want to say what he was, but you're a whole blah blah blah, and you're thinking, Evie, why are you thinking like this? And then he was like, you know what, these things you will never believe in them until they affect you. And then I was telling him, just stop paying attention to them, because the more attention you give to them, the more power you give them over your life. But he was not listening. Of course, he was not listening. And then I went on, I think something happened again in his house. And then he needed me, and then I went to his house. This time, he took it upon himself to tell me things. Crazy things. And this is how now I connected. Kumbe, all these things I was seeing, it was leading me to this point. So this is when he decided to disclose that he was one of the members of a really big society, cult member. I'm telling you, I was almost pissing myself. I almost pissed my pants. But who is June? I can really act too. Hey, do you know how I can act? I was just there laughing. I'm asking, unajua nilikuwa nimesikianga nyinyi mnaendaga church mkipitia manyume. Do you go to the church? Mnaingia church mkipitia nyume? Sometimes I joke too much. Do you know naweza kufa? Ningekufa hiyo siku tu, ningenyongwa hapo alafu. So namuuliza, na hii church yenu mnaendaga mkiwa mnapitia nyuma? He's like, no, we don't. I can explain how, like, they have ranks and all that, and that he's not even supposed to be telling me certain things, but he doesn't know why he's trusting me with all these things. But I was like, because God is my savior and he's trying to save me from something, thank you so much. So he told me all these things. He explained a lot of things, and in quite like, what? Huh? Like, they share wives. And if one of the members die, then someone else inherits the wife. Yeah. And I was like, oh, so how many wives have you inherited? Did someone inherit your wife? And then he was like, if a member is above your rank, he can sleep with your wife. Yes. Yani, your wife can sleep with other members as long as they are above your rank. Oh my God. But I was just there making fun, laughing. Nilikuwa najua nikianza tu kustuka na kusema Jesus is the savior, he might attack me. So I just listened to him. We bantered about it. Sincerely speaking, I could not believe it. I was just there laughing, because I'm like, how? How? Like, how did I get how did I get here? How am I sitting in a 3-bedroom house with a man from a secret society? And he's here divulging secrets to me. I just texted my friend. Nikamwambia, unajua nini, niko place hii na hii. Please call me na uniambie uko na emergency. My friend called. It was not even my friend. It was my sister's house help. I texted my sister's house help, who was my really good friend. I really connected with my sister's house help. So my sister's house help called me, akaniambia, kuja kuna emergency nini mtoi anaenda OC, blah blah blah. The way nilitoka kwa hiyo nyumba. The way the way nilitoka kwa hiyo nyumba. And that was the last time I ever saw him. Of course, I continued talking to him like on the phone, kidogo. And then I just decided, kumbe, yani nikona, it's safe to just pull away completely. Because I didn't want also to just ghost him. And then, anze kuwa obsessed. Where? These people, you have to be really careful with them. Like, I just didn't want to make it seem like it's the information he gave me that made me run away. Toothbrush and cotton pads. So, his story, it has been... My memory has been jogged by his stories. Zote za shakahola, nini, blah, blah, blah. Because you might be thinking that you're very, very far away from this thing. But trust me, hizi vitu ziko tu hapa nje. Zinatungoja tu. And to be sincere with you, at that time, if I didn't have God, because that was the time I was trying to get back with my faith, nini, I was more careful. I'm sure if this guy had met me, yani ningemuentertain, imagine. So hizi stories za shakahola, don't think ati mtu atakukujia kama like a devil na hon CV. Sometimes they will just come as the solution to your problems, because this guy was the exact solution to my problem. I was single, I was really lost, he was intelligent, he was giving me solutions to my problem. I was broke, he was giving me money. But kuna tu vitu hapo nilikuwa like, no, I know the devil is a liar. I know the freaking devil is a liar. Na usifikirie juu umevaa suti you can fool me. No way, no. So I thought, oh my God, nilikula chakula yake, guys. Nilikula chakula. Nilikula catfish. But I'm here, I'm fine. I don't think anything itani happen ya kwani. Hey, mimi ni mtoto wa Yesu. There is nothing. Niko na God manze. So that's the story of how I dated a man who is kind of the head of a really prominent secret society. And I was like, hey, my face is fully dermaplanned. Like, it feels like you've exfoliated. I don't want to use the toner because it's a little bit stingy. Like, ikona alcohol. I don't want to use it because my skin is kind of sensitive right now. So what I'm going to use is this balm from La Roche-Posay. Imagine imeimaliza, guys. I have finished it. This is the last bit of it. But I'm definitely going to get this La Roche-Posay balm because it's the medicine. It's the medicine. Makes me feel so good. If you find these razors, please niambie. Notify me. Please let me know about it. Yeah. His story at Dr. Mackenzie. It's very crazy. I cannot even begin to wrap my head around it because it's just, how do you explain that? Over 100 people voluntarily decided to starve themselves to death. Do you know how painful death ya starvation ni? Kwanza you go mpaka unakuwa crazy. Yani you just go crazy. Out of the hunger, you just go crazy. Insane. You start hallucinating. And now the pain, the body starts breaking down. Because the body has to break itself down for the protein. It's insane, I'm telling you. And for someone to go all the way 2 months straight, mpaka udai, that's madness. That's insane. And that's why I always tell you, educate yourself. Empower yourself, educate yourself so that no one can come to you to tell you who you are. Because all these people, I feel like they just ended up in the wrong path because someone came and told them, this is the way. This is the way. And they decided to go that way, no matter what it was, just because of hope, faith, believe. You have to believe in something. You have to guard your core beliefs. Unajua zile core beliefs enye unasema no. Ikifika hapa, no. Hapo ndio kwenye we are cutting the line there. Hapo we are not crossing there. You as a human being should have that. Mali. Mali is crying somewhere. Mali, it's so fascinating to know or to see or to watch that another human being can get into another human being's brain and just turn it around evil. Don't you find it fascinating? Because me, I can't even convince my boyfriend to send me money sometimes. So how are you convincing people to kill themselves? Starving yourself. It takes a lot, guys. A long time and a lot of energy, effort, and dedication to starve yourself to death. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I don't even know how I'm going to title this video because sijui kwenye tulianzia na sijui kwenye tumemalizia. So, cheers guys. I'll see you on the next one. Please comment down below. Leave your... I'm about to do a Q&A, updated Q&A. So you can leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll be able to answer them in my next sit down, or we call them stand-ups because me sinanga sit downs. Nasimamanga on this side. So I'll be able to answer them on the next chit chat video. So leave your questions down below, what you'd like to know about me, what you'd like me to talk about, any and everything. It's not off the table. Just comment down below. I'll be able to answer you. Anyway, this world is crazy and it gets crazier by the day. Please guard your mind, guard your soul. That is the most important thing. Just guard your mind. Educate yourself. Strengthen your mind. Make sure you know who you are so that no one can come to you and tell you who you are. You're the child of God. You are a child of God and no one should ever come to you na kukuexplainia kama sisi wote si watoto wa Mungu. We are all children of God. And no one is more of a child than the other. We are all loved equally. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't want to blab again. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe.